So I don't really know how to start this video with an intro, but just gonna start it with welcome. Welcome to my channel. I've tried a couple other videos where I reacted, but they've just been, just do this. This video has a goal in sight where I'm gonna have multiple videos with the same subject. Okay, we are going to be doing the To Catch a Predator Chris Hansen edition marathon. If not marathon, I'm just going to react to some videos. I have some surprise guests that I have lined up. We'll get them in, but for right now, I'm going to do a couple videos just by myself and see how it turns out. And, we'll have a few fellow friends and maybe some people that I'm actually surprised to get in on here. I don't want to give away too much good, but I got other people too. So, this here video, we are going to be watching the Undertaker Predator. Okay. I didn't name these guys, but, it's quite interesting how he reacts. Don't let me keep you here in this intro too long. Let's just go ahead and jump into it.
Yes, sir.
Testing. Here we go, guys. Excuse my little white stains on my shirt. Not what kind of stains you think they are. But being that this is episode number 1, I had to don my finest attire for you young, kind, fine folks. So I'm got a little cowboy action going on. Look pretty spiffy. Yes, I mean, hopefully you guys can hear me good. But with the intro out of the way, we got the Undertaker Predator here. And it's the from Joey's tcap channel. Now, Joey, he's been around for a while. I used to be truck driving, and I would always fall asleep to these videos. Not while driving. I would pull over, do my sleeper berth, and I would just watch these and fall asleep. So I've seen a lot of these, but it's been some years since I've done this. So I got a pea-sized brain, so I'm going to forget a lot of things. So it'll be kind of nice to refresh up on these and enjoy this content with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Come on in.
What the fuck?
You found the house.
What the fuck?
It's okay?
You're Jenna?
Yeah.
You look different than the pictures.
What the fuck?
People always say.
No! Oh! Why do I look like a pedophile? Oh, okay. Wardrobe. Okay. Wardrobe. All right. We're good. I don't need to be looking like one of these guys on episode number 1. All right. Let's get back into this intro.
I don't know why. Do you want a cupcake?
Oh, no. Okay. I am going to pause a little bit every now and then. I got to put commentary into this. Do you want a cupcake? Who does she think this man is? EDP?
Your hat.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, all right, sorry.
We have all day.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
The cringe. Oh. Let's take that back.
I like your hat.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, all right.
Oh,
We have
no.
all day.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh, my God. The reach out. Oh, no. That poor soul.
Sorry.
No, all right, sorry.
Fuck you, you damn predator. That's what you get.
We have all day. Sorry, I'm really nervous.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh, no.
I hate the cold.
I know.
I see. Okay, so they called him the Undertaker Predator because he's wearing that trench coat. That's a little messed up. Now, if he was wearing like a real Undertaker hat, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is
I'm
Undertaker.
moving south.
There's
Where to?
down from the south.
Texas, the desert.
Really?
Look
You've
at
never
that.
been?
Look at that. You know he took a sniff of them cupcakes right there.
Texas, the desert.
Really? You've never been?
That one's chocolate.
So
But I like the
that
warmth.
explains the cowboy hat.
Yeah, I like the warmth.
Yeah.
It's too cold up here for me.
I don't know. I
Mom
kinda
wants to go to the beach.
like- So you're not a Four Seasons person?
Not really.
No.
I don't. I want to do try Alaska. Me and my friend want to go try to live up there.
See, I would love to go to Alaska, actually. So I feel with this guy a little bit, but I'm not feeling what he's there to do, you know. Alaska is a very beautiful place. And 4 seasons. Man, here in California, we have 2 seasons. Ugly and uglier. But in Texas, I lived there for a while, man. You get all the seasons. There's many states where you get better environments of weather. And, man, Alaska would be a hell spot to go. So I'm a little jealous. I wonder if he ever made his way up to Alaska with his friend.
I heard it's beautiful up there.
Yeah, he likes the outdoorsy stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
When you make these.
I knew you wanted that fucking cupcake. Look at you.
I'm not that good.
I like to bake.
Yeah.
My heart's racing.
Yeah, no shit. That bacon. That bacon's got your heart racing.
It's too. Do you want a water or anything?
Yeah, give me a cup of water.
I have a bottle.
This girl, man, she does a very good job. From the videos I remember watching, she's done very good on actually holding her shit together. And there's key points in this with other Predators I'll point out. How she holds it together and she doesn't drop the axe. She does so good. Where there's this other guy that's so dumb. I don't see how. He has a Rooster Teeth shirt on. If you guys don't know who Rooster Teeth is, it's a gaming organization that does skit comedy. But he's so bad at acting. She does a good job.
So what do you want to do? You want to just hang out here?
Yeah, you got a TV?
Mm-hmm.
Sit and watch TV?
A little Netflix and chill. You dirty perv.
Sure. Do you want to like watch a movie or
Yeah,
TV?
movies.
I wonder what that was. Do you think the ear touch was a sign?
Mm-hmm.
Sit and watch TV?
Sure.
It looks like she pushed in her ear. Maybe she has like an earpiece or something in.
Do you want to like watch a movie or
Yeah,
TV?
movies.
Mm-hmm.
What movies you got?
I mean, we can just get something on it.
Pause. Now that my wardrobe bit is over, let's bring it down. Let's bring down the energy a little bit. And let's sit down and watch this.
It's in the other room. Here, you just hang out here for a sec. I'm gonna grab something.
Hey Tex, how you doing?
Ooh. See, they should have let him sit there for a little bit. She just, I'll be right back.
Here,
They
you
should have just let him sit to see what he does. To see if he got up to start walk around the counter to see what she was doing.
Hang out here for a sec. I'm gonna grab something.
Hey Tex, how you doing?
How you doing?
Why don't you come over here and have a seat?
Damn, with the nickname. What's up, Tex?
In the store.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
How to figure about it. No. Let's go right over here, Pat. What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm good. How are
I knew
you?
this was gonna happen.
You knew what was going to happen.
Somebody was gonna show up here.
Somebody was going to show up here.
It's alright. You know what? I have nothing to live for anyway.
Oh, God. I have nothing else to live for anyway, so I might as well just get with a minor. The little violin this dude gets out immediately. I've had a couple catches where this instance happens, but it's all crocodile tears. They'll inflictuate the voice a little bit, but there's no real tears. It's just they're nervous that they got caught. And this guy.
Well, what do you mean? Life's a mess. Why is it a mess? I failed high school. I have no motivation to finish it. None of the pills I'm out of work. What do you do for a living? I don't have a job. I'm a fuck up.
This guy just might as well throw my life away by getting with a minor. Horrible excuse.
Look, I can understand how tough that is on you. But why does that make it okay?
I wasn't gonna do anything.
But that's not what
She
you
said
said.
I know. I want to be a cop. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just want
You want to be a cop.
to have a friend.
Well, then why don't you go join the police academy or...
I'm fat. I can't do anything.
Become Paul Blart. Paul Blart was a mall cop and he became a cop. You can do it.
Look, I had a father who was overweight. I get it. It's tough. But still, that doesn't make it okay. It's okay to conduct.
Oh, that was a hard cut. I bet you got nervous when that knife came out at first.
Okay.
Oh, oh yeah, I didn't see that face. Oh yeah, he got real nervous right there.
And still.
Oh, oh, oh.
That doesn't make it okay.
Look, he's like, oh, he's moving, and then right after this, he realizes he's like, oh shit. God, could you imagine if he just came out and was just like, bleh. That would have been bad news for those that have seen my little Batman routine.
It's okay to conduct yourself.
That was a hard cut. They cut out a lot right there.
This way. On
He had to probably pull himself back together.
Sites, and talk to a girl who's 12 years old. What grade are you in? 7. Cool. Could I see a pic of you? You like older guys?
That's how it goes. I would say 30% of the people I talk to are predators. And out of that 30%, I would have to say 24% is pretty much exactly how that goes. They find out the age. They find out what grade I'm in. Can you send a pic? It's so disturbing, man. Like, why not just like, oh, it happens a lot where they're, oh, you're way too young. Why are you trying to talk on here? You know, yada, yada, yada. But for the men that actually follow through with talking and the people that I've caught, it's so disturbing that they're not like, oh, you're too young, you know, no. It's the response of send me a pic, man. Right there, I know who we're dealing with. As soon as I say I'm 13, 14, 15, oh, send a pic.
You said all this, right?
Yeah.
I meant a naughty pic. You send a picture of yourself.
I know. Don't remind me.
I'm not that big, but I could fit inside you. Have you ever played with yourself? I mean, you see how this looks. Vincent. How did you get to this place?
Which place? This or just
This.
me?
Look, everybody's got personal problems, right? But that doesn't mean it's okay to do this. You get that, right?
Yeah. Such an idiot.
How far did you drive today?
An hour.
Where's those tears at, huh? But no tears. This man's driven an hour away to come see this kid, man.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. And how many other times have you done this?
Never.
Well, that's hard for me to believe, Vincent.
She said she wanted a friend. I'm stupid.
But there's no friends 19? 20?
I have one friend. He's always working. Nobody else. Look at where I dress and stuff. Everybody thinks I'm weird.
If you were dressed more like the Undertaker, it'd be very weird, but that trench coat is actually a little weird. Me, I don't have a trench coat. Mine was just a suit, jacket, suit, whatever. And there's a girl out there for you, dog, but not a 13-year-old girl. You just need to lower your fucking standards, fucking weirdo. Okay. Yeah, all right, he's weird.
Well, the only weird thing I see is that you were trying to hook up with a 12-year-old girl named Jenna Claire. I mean, have you tried to get some help?
With this stuff?
Yeah.
No, I never told anybody anything.
How often do you go on the internet
To do that.
to do this stuff?
Not with girls. Not little girls.
Well, what made you do it this time? I mean, just help me to understand what's going on in your mind.
I don't know. That's the problem.
Well, you gotta know, Vincent. You're an adult now.
Just admit it. You're desperate. You don't get much poontang, and this girl is giving you attention, and you decided to go hook up with a minor. That's what the whole situation is. And when I'm catching these guys, and I'm like, I just want them to just flat out say what the fuck the situation is. Not, well, I wasn't thinking. No, just say what it is, dude.
You get this as a felony, right? What are you going to do about this situation?
You thought you were going to get away with it.
I mean, you got to pull it together. Where'd you go to school?
Catch 'em.
Where?
Catch 'em in Wappingers.
Catch him and
Catch 'em
watch
in
him.
Wappingers Falls.
Yeah.
Did you finish?
I failed English, participation in government economics. I'm supposed to be doing them online. I don't have any motivation to do anything.
Well, what happened to your motivation?
Just this depression is so crippling.
Did you go see somebody, a doctor?
I'm seeing it. What is he? I think he's like a nurse practitioner, kind of. He prescribes my medicine. And I'm not a big talk.
Doctor, let me say this firstly, okay? Doctors will just prescribe you pills. That is no route to go get some mental issues taken care of. Like, I hate going to doctors because that's all they want to do. They want to make money, so they want to put you on a prescription. They want to sell drugs. Like, stop going to doctors for mental illness issues. Go fucking face your fucking issues. I was talking about this last night at dinner. My dad almost left town without talking to my sister because they got in a big old dumb fucking fight. And he was going to leave to Texas without telling her, like, hey, you know, let's bury the hatchet. I want to be able to talk to you because I'm never going to see you again. Like, he's going to Texas. It's going to be rare if they ever see each other. And I legit had to, like, I told him, like, look, I'm about to cry. But that does not mean we're changing the subject. We are staying on this until this is fully hashed out. And after a good hour of talking, he was like, all right, yeah, we're going to go to Bakersfield in the next day or two. And I'm going to go talk to Nicole, tell her I love her, I hug her, and I would like to, you know, I got Snapchat on this man's phone just so he can see videos of us. And he is so happy that I made him go and do that. But for me, there was a lot of other stuff to do with it. I won't indulge in it here. But just getting out there and just facing your own fucking feelings, even if you're going to cry. You got to do it. That's the only way to get over this shit, man, is to get out and talk about it. Get it out. Get it out of your body, out to the universe. Let your thoughts be heard. And you can kind of get over shit, man. That's why I hope for SA victims to speak on it, man, to talk about it, and it helps you clear up shit in your head. Sorry, little vent. Let's get back into it. Oh, here we go. Oop.
Talker about my feelings, so he talks to me about it. When I go, he prolongs the appointment for me.
So you've been diagnosed with depression?
Bipolar depression.
Bipolar. It's a tough disease. What do you take for it?
I'm on the Lexapro, gabapentin, and Adderall is supposed to give me energy to want to do things, but I had fucked that up. I didn't realize what it...
I mean, you don't seem like a dumb guy, Vincent.
He gave me 10 milligram tablets to start with 10 twice a day. He says that doesn't work, bump it up a dose to 2 10s, so 20 twice a day. I bumped it up to 30. He refilled the prescription. I didn't realize he refilled the prescription. That's why I said in the last message before I came, I have aches and stuff. It's because I didn't realize when he refilled it, he bumped it up to 30 tablets. So I could take just one tablet in the morning and one at 12 o'clock noon. I was taking 330, so I was taking 180 a day.
That's a lot of Adderall. What?
I bet he was just taking it, just take it. I doubt it was the doctor fucking it up, but...
What did that do to you?
I was so antsy. I was angry at my dad. I was angry at everybody. I picked my fingernails to nothing. I've had withdrawal down for the last couple days because he can't refill it because it's not October, and now the fucking insurance company doesn't want to refill 30 twice a day extended release because they say it's too high of a dose. But I'm fat, so the 30 didn't bother me.
Did you ever try to diet?
I've actually, with the Adderall, I lost weight. I lost about 20 pounds, and I've lost 40 pounds since January.
That's pretty good. It seems like in that respect you were heading in the right direction, but here you headed in the wrong direction. How are you going to get back on track here?
Mm-hmm.
He says he wants to try now a month with this Adderall to see if it works. I just
Once again, more drugs.
want to get shock therapy.
It's that bad.
I sat on the floor and I cried the other night to my mom. I said, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get out of the bed.
What did she say to you?
She cries. She feels horrible
Damn, he's getting real personal with this predator.
for me.
You live at home.
And I do take care of my grandfather.
Yeah.
He has Parkinson's.
How is he doing?
Hopefully I remember to edit this part out. But if I don't, I gotta get a cough drop. I've been sick. I've been trying to get over it, and it's just this cough that won't go away. So if I forgot to edit this, I'm sorry. All right. Let's see if I can get back in the same position.
As best as he's gonna get. He's gotten worse.
Listen, I can empathize with all of that, except this. I mean, it's pretty graphic, right? You know better, Vincent. I mean,
That's one thing. I'm gonna see if I can find out his chat logs, and I'll record that. But that's such a big thing. On Patreon, I post a lot of the chat logs, but there's some chat logs I just do not post. Just going into the details of what you see, the interaction we have when we're recording these people that I catch. But then when you go and read the chat logs, it's mind blowing, and it's so heart aching. Today, I was going to do a catch with Dad's Gone Live. He was going to record some of it for me. And as I was sitting in the parking lot scrolling, screen recording all our messages and reading, it hit my heart, man. And my heart felt heavy just because I'm like being refreshed on all the stuff that this man has said, thinking that he's been talking, I think, to a 15-year-old. It's just, it wears on the heart. So many people ask me like, oh, I want to get started. What tips can you give me? The biggest one is have a tough heart. That's the biggest one. If you're lighthearted, it's not for you. Not for you at all.
you shouldn't be sending pictures.
Hold on. My dogs aren't barking. I thought someone was knocking.
Of your
Liz,
genitals to
right.
a 12-year-old girl, right?
I fucked up again. There's nothing else I can say, but I fucked up again.
Well, how else have you effed up?
Oh, school, my life, everything.
Do you have any hobbies?
Not really. I like driving and I like smoking cigars, but I can't do that for the rest of my life.
Why?
Then I need to get a job and I need to get structure in my life. And
Where are you going to go from here? This is not a good day for you.
what else is new? It's never a good day.
When did this start for you? When did it get off the tracks for you?
The depression?
Yeah.
Like since I'm 12, 13, I think it started. I've been through 4 or 5 doctors.
Been to 4 or 5 doctors and still accepts medication. I think there's a doctor problem.
Millions of different pill combinations. That's why I wanted shock therapy. I posted on the Whisper app last week.
Whisper. Damn, man, they took down Whisper. They don't use it no more.
Because I've been feeling like having the withdrawal and stuff. I said I just want to kill myself. And the nurse from, I guess she's in England, she said that there's a shock therapy. And I looked it up and I told my doctor about it, but he doesn't want to do it. And he wants to wait and see if the pills work. I'm tired of seeing if the pills work.
Once again, pills, pills, pills.
Well, what you did here is hard to excuse, Vincent. But I hope you get help with all your other stuff.
I just want to die. My life is miserable.
But nobody wants you to die. listen to me. Vincent, there's some people over there who are gonna get you on the next step to get better, okay? Okay? I take no
I wonder if he knew about it. If he knows about Chris and what happens.
glee in any of this, by the way. I take no glee in any of this.
sure.
I got 2 boys, you know. So man to man, will you look at me for a minute? Will you promise to get some help? Please? This too shall pass. But you gotta get help, okay? Do you promise me?
I wish I just had a heart attack, but I wasn't overdosing on the Adderall.
Look at me. Look at me.
Self-pity, once again.
Do you promise me you will get help?
Yes, I don't want to be like this
Okay.
anymore.
Can't make eye contact, though. That's a big thing. When you know people are lying, they can't make direct eye contact with you. And look, as soon like he tells him to look at him, he looks away every time he goes to talk. But then, you know, will you tell me you'll get help? Yes. Like, I don't know. Me, you meet me in person, I make heavy eye contact. I like connecting with someone as I'm talking. And even some of my friends I haven't hung out with in a while, they're like, they're like, dog, your eyes, like, why are you staring at me like that? I'm just like, oh, we're talking, dog. He's like, yeah, but like, don't you see me looking away? I'm like, yeah, you're fucking weird.
It's any this.
Okay, so can we make this a turning point for you?
Yes.
As dark as this looks right now. Okay. But there's no way to go but up from here. Go easy. Go easy.
Oh no, he said he wanted it. He said he wanted it in himself.
Will you do me a favor? Will you leave the knife? Leave the knife right here. Take your hat and glasses. And then once you head right out this way, it's
Wear my coat. Is it even?
I'll get the
water?
I'll get the
Oh God.
Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know that there was cameras because that. Oh God. Oh God. There's another predator. I forget his name, but I know he goes, oh God. Oh God. Let's get back.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Get some help, all right?
Which way?
Go on this way.
This the garage.
Straight through, yeah.
Get on the ground. No, they're gonna be peaceful.
Stop right there, sir, please. Hands behind your back. What do you just shoot me?
They're so peaceful, man. Where's the old tcap videos where they were straight like throwing knees and chests and Randy Orton and Viper striping people? Oh God.
You got anything on you? Just the knife. Where's that?
Randy Orton from the top rope.
Anything in your pockets? Anything sticking in the skirts?
Phone stuff's in there. That's it.
Okay. Nothing in your jacket.
He's so gentle.
Open. Trust me, I understand. Okay.
Spread wide, big boy.
It's in the kitchen on the aisle.
Got it right here. So, okay.
Woo! Look at them boots.
Alright, sir, come out to see here in this corner.
I like driving and smoking big cigars. I bet you got some big cigars in jail.
Someone will be right with you, sir, okay?
See, I like, so, you know, he probably doesn't think he's being recorded right now, so he's saying, shoot me. I wish I could have a camera in the cars of the predators I catch when they leave the interaction with me, because I would just love to know what they're saying to themselves in the car. There's no way possible for me to ever do that, but I would love to know what they say to themselves in the vehicle.
You right back there, man?
Ohio State.
So if I turn around when none of this happened?
What's that?
If I had turned around and none of this happened?
We'll talk about that in a little bit, okay? I can't answer all that stuff, okay?
I do what I should do.
All right, no problem.
I do it, it's stupid.
All right, let's try to relax, all right?
Nope. At least in California, it should be illegal to have the conversations online and to share pornographic material with a minor. So whatever, I'm guessing Ohio is where they're at. It should be the same there. I mean, let's see. Let's go Google. Let's just guess that they're in Ohio. In Ohio, is it illegal to share nude material with a minor? Let's see what results come up. In Ohio, Ohio law also prohibits sending harmful or obscene material to or sharing with a minor. Harmful material includes images showing nudity, sexual conduct, and sexual activity that are considered indecent but not necessarily obscene. A violation is a first-degree misdemeanor. Wow. Really? Just a misdemeanor? I wonder what is it in California? In California, yes, sharing nude material with a minor is illegal in California. This includes sexting with a minor, regardless of whether the consonants. Penalties. Sexting with a minor is a serious sex crime. The penalties for sexting and receiving explicit selfies can be stiff. So it should be, but in California, they're not that strict, man. That's wild. But it doesn't say that it's a misdemeanor, so I'm guessing it might be a felony. In California, is it a felony? I know I spelled felony wrong. Don't judge me. Yes, in California, sharing nude material with a minor can be a felony. The charges depend on circumstances of the case, including defendant's criminal history. Felony, up to 5 years in state prison and up to $10,000 or both. $10,000. Misdemeanor, depending on the crime of the circumstances. Other circumstances. Mandatory registration as a sex offender, which that is the main go-to thing that happens in California. Oh, you've been trying to hook up with a minor? Or, oh, you did hook up with a minor? Okay. Well, let's just get you under the registration. And then they let them go back into the world. What's the prosecutor most prove? The defendant knew the recipient of the material was a minor. Boom! So catching predators when they're always like, well, you're not a 13-year-old girl, but you thought you were a 13-year-old girl, or you thought you were talking to a 13-year-old girl. That's the thing. But in California, man, they don't push it. They should be definitely pushing shit like this, man. It's upsetting that they don't do it like they should. All right, enough of that. Let's get back to this video.
Sorry. My name's Beth. What do you want to be called, Vincent? What do people call you?
Call me a predator. Oh, they're gonna.
Good. Better?
Yeah.
Try it. If you lean maybe a little bit forward, you're leaning on them, that's gonna hurt you. You can even almost turn sideways if you want.
He's so nice.
Today, we're gonna speak to you.
It's a tactic, though.
That's essentially it. You work?
I take care of my grandfather.
Is that like a full-time job?
Yeah, we put an addition on last year. Built it ourselves.
It's
Very disability and disease Parkinson's.
probably not, so what we're gonna do is go into booking. We're gonna process you, and we'll talk a little bit about it. And we probably like to just speak to you privately. We're gonna walk up and go to the left, okay? Just Sergeant Paris.
You're interested in police work, right?
My dad was a cop.
Your dad is a cop? Was or is?
Was.
Okay. What would you like to tell me?
Well, like I told the guy, just my life's a mess.
Yeah. I understand you're dealing with some medical stuff and getting your medication balanced out correctly. And I know you said bipolar. Is it bipolar depression?
Yeah, bipolar depression.
Okay. Well, we've been communicating with this young girl. What did you think her name was?
Janet.
Okay. And how old did you think she was?
12, she said.
Okay.
So see, them asking that is a tactic I do. I forget what the read tactic stands for, but if you get them to just admit everything, just fucking textbook, slam dunk, case closed, fucking done here, snitched on himself. Let's see. Read tactic. Read strategy can refer to the steps taken to complete a raid. The strategy of the games. No. Read. Read tactic. Here we go. The read tactic is a method of interrogation after investigation and behavioral analysis. So as they're going through and they're asking this gentleman questions, they're pretty much seeing how aware of, and what he knew was wrong and what he knew was right. And if, you can plead insanity if you're just like, what? But 13, I thought she was 37. Fucking, I thought she was just kidding, but, what? Like, they're acting dumb and acting insane. They get a straight pass free card. Get out of jail free card, man. It's wild. Not necessarily, but it seems that's what happens. But, I've watched a lot of police interrogations, and going forward in not only tcap videos, but other videos I kind of want to watch, show you guys and break down. The read tactic is a very well used tactic for investigators investigating a crime. I like it a lot, and we won't go through the full details of read, but there's a channel called Wolf Among Us. He breaks it down a lot, and I like how he does it. So we'll watch one of his videos, and we'll listen to him break it down.
Did she send you pictures too?
Mm-hmm.
And did she look 12?
Yeah, I really didn't want to come. I thought it was wrong. But she just kept persisting, so I'm usually a kind person. I was just trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do anything to her.
You didn't want to do anything to her, or you knew you shouldn't have done anything to her?
Both.
You were talking to her, I think this past Friday, saying, we will probably have sex. LOL, I'm really horny. I want your young pussy so bad.
Yeah.
Do you understand the damage of just saying something like that to a 12-year-old?
Obviously. But
Yeah. And like sending a dick picture to a 12-year-old, like it may be the first time they've ever seen a penis. It's like you've changed the world forever from sending that. So did you know that ahead of time?
I guess, yeah, in the back of my mind I did. Especially with the bad tree.
Is there anything on your phone that we're gonna find?
There was a link in my notes with stuff with the girls.
What kind of stuff with young girls?
Videos.
And they look like girls under 16?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Have you
Oh,
ever-
no. He put links in his notes for CP? Oh, God.
Yeah, once I had taken 20 beds, oxycodone.
When was that?
That was a year ago.
Okay.
It just made me tired. I thought maybe it'd kill me.
Did you ever talk about that with the doctor?
I wish it would have.
I never said that to anybody.
No.
Except Mom.
Cuff him and let him get stuffed. We'll get this guy here soon. Let's see. Vince was arrested in October 2015 in Sting Fairfield, Connecticut, for trying to meet what he thought was a 12-year-old girl for sex. He received a sentence of 30 months in prison. So let's go Vincent. Let's go Vincent, tcap. Vincent update. Oh, but this is
I wasn't gonna do anything.
There have been. It's okay. How'd you sleep? The 12-year-old girl then replied that it was a tough day, but Friday was off. His name is Vincent Ambrosio.
Oh
I
no.
wasn't gonna do anything.
There have been many devious people featured on To Catch a Predator, but one individual is seen as the poster child of the show and synonymous.
Okay, so we have a channel called here Criminality. I think he goes into reading chat logs. So let's, give this guy some love if you guys aren't following him. Depending on how well this video is, let's
with the show itself.
give him a
His
follow.
name
Show
is
him some
Vincent
love.
Ambrosio, also known as the Undertaker Predator.
Yeah.
It wasn't Vincent messages that earned him that role, but rather for his appearance and demeanor when he was finally confronted by Chris Hansen. Vincent wore a cowboy hat, was noticeably overweight, and seemed very self-conscious when speaking to the decoy.
Mm-hmm.
While this wouldn't separate him very much from the other Predators, what made him the most memorable Predator was the pathetic breakdown he had while being questioned by Hansen in an attempt to garner sympathy. Vincent Ambrosio crying in tears of joy after Chris Hansen suggests he becomes a Reddit mod instead of a cop.
I'm fat. I can't do anything. Look at where I dress and stuff. Everybody thinks I'm weird.
Before we continue, make sure to leave a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you want us to update you on the current whereabouts of other people featured on To Catch a Predator. Thanks! Before Vincent walked through the door that would change his life forever, here are some of the things he wrote to the 12-year-old decoy. Vincent started the chat with asking the 12-year-old girl about her age and about her grade in school. Vincent started the chat with a greeting message, "Hey." The 12-year-old girl responded, "Hey, sorry I went to sleep last night." Vincent replied back with a reply, "That's okay. How'd you sleep?" The 12-year-old girl then replied that it was a tough day, but Friday was better. Vincent asked, "How old are you?" The girl replied, 12. And you? Then Vincent replied, 19. What grade you in? The girl replied, 7th. Then Vincent asked, could I see a pic of you?
He
After
said he
writing
was
those
19.
messages, Vincent drove over 50 miles to meet who he thought was a 12-year-old girl. Fairfield, Connecticut police collaborated with former NBC News reporter Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator in an undercover sting to apprehend suspected online predators and made 10 arrests. 10 suspects were arrested as a result of the Fairfield sting operation. These guys assumed they were communicating with minors via the internet and text messages, but they were actually communicating with Fairfield police and Hansen. The suspects were lured to the Fairfield residence one by one and were met by investigators, Hansen, and a video crew before being arrested. The location of that house is being withheld by police. The men detained range in age from 19 to 64 years old, with the majority hailing from Connecticut. The charges range from online enticement of a minor to attempted assault of a minor under 16 years old. According to investigators, the defendants' text communications were alarming and they defended working with Hansen. And I'll leave it to your imagination as to what those items were, but they were certainly inappropriate and illegal, and they should not have been exposing those to what they thought were children, McNamara explained. It's terrible what happened, Fairfield resident George Gallagher remarked. I'm surprised at the number of people who are involved. I'm alarmed and certainly glad they found out and stopped it, another Fairfield resident said. Now back to Vincent Ambrosio. Ambrosio shows up at the Fairfield Sting House after driving 60.
Let me skip a little bit because we just watched this, so.
Delayed for one, which I think contributed to some of this conduct. Vincent then spoke to the judge directly and had a reference that his greatly appreciated. The court case starts out with Vincent's lawyer briefly onto the court proceedings.
Jenna, who are you?
Is this Jenna?
I'm Jenna, who are you?
To his father that there was never a real 12-year-old girl. In prison, he's been up to a few things. Ambrosio is still on the sex offender registry.
Okay. All right, so I jumped a little bit because I didn't just want to go over the same stuff that we just did, but this video goes into a phone call and then also talking to his dad, and then it goes into the court filings. So let's continue watching here. If you guys want to watch the whole video and get a better summary of it, go check this guy out. It's pretty awesome what he's got going on here.
This differently, Chris Hansen stated. Ambrosio is still on the sex offender registry as of 2023. However, since his release from prison, he's been up to a few things. More on this later. While Vincent was in detention, his father called the decoy and threatened her with legal action until she told him where he was. The only way this was even possible to begin with is because Vincent had not yet communicated to his father that there was never a real 12-year-old girl and that the entire thing was a sting operation. Additionally, the decoy answered in character because the sting was still taking place.
Who is this?
My name is Jenna, who are you?
Is this Jenna?
I'm Jenna, who are you?
I'm the police.
Okay.
Now, onto the court proceedings. Specifically for this video, we have
because he used to be a cop.
Transcript. We work super hard on these videos, so a like on the video would be greatly appreciated.
I got you a like, buddy.
The court case starts out with Vincent's lawyer briefly explaining to the judge that Vincent's family had attended the sentencing and used Vincent's mental state as a way to justify his monstrous actions by saying he's been in and out of...
That's not a surprise.
Psychiatric hospitals. He's had extensive psychiatric treatment, different medication trials, and Dr. Walmer referenced that he's developmentally delayed for one, which I think contributed to some of this conduct. Vincent then spoke to the judge directly and had this to say just before he was sentenced. Okay, and I have to ask you this, Mr. Ambrosio. Is there anything you'd like to say to me before I actually impose a sentence? I'd just like to apologize for what I did. I know it was wrong and it will never happen again. Okay, I'm not that kind of person. All right, thank you. Ambrosio was sentenced on November 14th, 2016. He was prosecuted and convicted of attempting to seduce a minor through a computer, attempted second-degree assault of a minor, and possession of... And he was sentenced to 30 months in prison on a 10-year suspended sentence.
Connecticut's doing it right. That's what I'm talking about. 13 months is a little light.
He also had...
But, I mean, over a year... And that's enough to put some black and white on him, some paperwork. So I'm happy to hear that.
Register as a... Ultimately, he was sentenced to 10 years in prison, with a suspension after serving 2.5 years, 10 years probation, and having to register as a... for 10 years.
Good.
Vincent served part of his 10-year suspended sentence, but was eventually released back into society on January 29th, 2018. According to unverified sources online, people who have claimed to have seen Vincent since his release have updated everyone on his current whereabouts by saying, "He works at a shop right where my buddy works at. Everybody there just mocks him relentlessly." When people asked for more details, the Redditor elaborated by saying, "He works the night shift so he doesn't have to interact with the customers." According to another individual online, they claim to have found a copy of Vincent's resume, which details that he works as a car detailer at CAP Solutions, as well as a caregiver at Edward Bastone, and doing a part-time job as
a caregiver, where he can easily manipulate and take advantage of people.
Animal caretaker at Southern Duchess Equestrian.
Don't tell me he's doing it to animals either. Please, no.
Lastly, he also...
he did get his GED, though.
Eventually went back and got his GED, since, if you remember, he claimed he flunked out of high school. What are your thoughts on Vincent? Please share your thoughts in the...
I think we should get a wood chipper. Start up that wood chipper, please. Man, it's wild. It's wild. So yeah, once again, let's thank Criminality, and then also who's the other guy? J whatever. Tcap interviews. The Saul, we're gonna watch some of Saul's videos right here. Joey's tcap channel. Thank you to him and thank you to Criminality. If you guys want, you can kind of jump ahead and watch what videos I'm gonna be watching. But I'm gonna try making this 2 times a week, maybe more. I don't know. We'll just see how you guys interact with it. If you're really loving it, if I'm getting a lot of likes, I'll make sure I'm doing. I'll tell you what. I even think this is a high number, but if I say 75 likes. I was gonna say 100, but even then, I think 100 likes is a lot. If I get 75 likes, I'll put another one out immediately. I say 75 likes in a matter of like 2 or 3 days. If I get 75 likes in 2 or 3 days after this hits you guys, I'll put out another one, and going forward, we'll just boom, boom, boom. I got some special guests. I got Jacob from Dad's Gone Live. I'm going to have my buddy Dirk, DJ Dirk. He's also the voice of 103.7 Outlaw Radio. He's going to be on here doing one of these reactions with me. I got a buddy Carlos. He's here in Bakersfield. He just started his own podcast, but he's here in the MMA world. Very high jiu-jitsu athlete. He trains kids and adults. I'm going to get him on one of these. And Austin's part of DAP, Dads Against Predators. He's going to come in. Hey, Jay or Josh, it would be kind of nice to get him in on these videos, but I need your help by you guys liking and subscribing. Okay? Peace and love, guys.